KITV4 News at 10, Hawaii's most complete late newscast.
2 debates, one major night in Hawaii politics.
You've been president 4 years. You said you cut the deficit in half. It's now 4 years later. We still have $1 trillion deficit.
My philosophy has been, I will take ideas from anybody.
Tonight, 2 presidential contenders take the stage while the 2 remaining candidates for Honolulu mayor face each other for the first time since the primary.
My election would be a mandate, I think, to the city council that the people do not want this rail system.
It requires a real effort to collaborate. Otherwise, very quickly, lines are drawn and you don't get the job done.
KITV4's Commitment 2012 coverage starts now. Good evening, I'm Yunji Denise.
And I'm Kenny Choi. For the first time since the August primary, both candidates for Honolulu mayor faced off in a debate. Ben Cayetano and Kirk Caldwell answered some tough questions in tonight's televised debate hosted by KITV and civilbeat.com. KITV4's Cam Tran begins our team coverage.
Just minutes into the debate, the jabs began.
By the way, Kirk, you should have known as a lawyer that the court would require the complete study.
I think this is where Ben doesn't understand the relationship that a mayor has with the council.
But as the 60-minute exchange went on, it was obvious what issue divided these 2 men.
The question is,
Ben, let me answer
the
your
downtown
question.
Segment, just so that you're
Can
clear.
I answer the
I'm
question?
clearing it up for you.
No, I want to answer the question.
The downtown
you
segment,
asked.
that's all I'm asking. The downtown segment.
Okay, I'm going to try to answer your question without being interrupted. The total cost of the project is
$5.
This is the real reason he's running. It's a single issue, kill rail.
Kirk Caldwell criticized fast Ben Cayetano's $1.5 billion bus rapid transit solution to Honolulu's traffic woes.
You can't really give us an accurate number, and there's only 2 weeks before people start to vote. And I think they need much more information that is accurate, not just general figures or ranges. We know that it's going to actually cost much, much more than just your figures of today. Based on previously similar plans proposed by Panos, who came up with these plans that you're talking about, an expert review, the real price tag will be somewhere between $2.5 billion and $3 billion.
Those are made-up costs.
While Cayetano questioned whether rail, which Caldwell supports, will truly cut down the traffic congestion.
The city's own analysis concluded that rail will increase transit ridership by only 1%, and that it would alleviate traffic congestion by about 1.7%. That's different from the 30% that you talked about. If rail reduces traffic congestion by 30%, I'll support it.
Though the 2 candidates differed on solutions for mass transit, one topic the men did agree on was government transparency.
It's important that the city administration be transparent.
I don't think there should be any hidden emails in the back room.
And when asked about commercial activities at beach parks, the men shared similar thoughts.
And so I'd allow some limited commercial activity in parks on weekdays in designated areas, and it would depend on the beach park.
I don't necessarily disagree with Kirk.
And the 2 men also agreed on the future of the nanatorium. The candidates also battled it out on road construction, city finances, but as you heard in that story, the topic that came back over and over again was rail. I'll send it over to you, Kenny.